Very good morning to all. So, in this today lecture, we want to see about the natural response of a RC circuit, which has source free. So, coming to the point, if the capacitor is initially charged to V0 volts, okay. So consider this diagram. So here there is no source at all. My capacitor is initially charged up to V0 volts, and my switch is closed when t equal to 0 seconds. So the current through the resistance is given by I. The voltage across the resistance is given by V. Okay. So this circuit is redrawn like this. So in previous lecture, we see about when my capacitor has a initial voltage of V naught, it is replaced by either a series equivalent circuit or either parallel equivalent circuit. So here I consider the series equivalent circuit. I already told that. Okay. Why? Because why I go for a series equivalent circuit. So suppose for example, for a corresponding circuit, they ask for the value of I of t. Suppose they, in order to find the value of I of t, just I prefer the series equivalent circuit, because we know that in a series equivalent circuit the current should be equal. Similarly, if it is a parallel equivalent circuit, voltage should be equal. Okay. So at that point, I prefer either a series equivalent circuit or parallel equivalent circuit. So here I take a series equivalent circuit. So now I apply a KVL in this loop. So consider this is a loop. Sorry. So consider this is a loop. So in this loop, I apply my KVL. Okay. So now the equation looks like this, which is nothing but V naught divided by S, which is nothing but the initial voltage across the capacitor, which is equal to the drop across the capacitor and the resistance, which is given by 1 by SC into I plus R into I. So this is the equation. So if I want to solve the corresponding equation in order to find the value of I, just take the I outside and rearrange the equations. I get the equations like this: I equal to C into V naught divided by RS RCS plus 1. So now I rearrange this equation in the form of S plus A. So I go for some modifications. The equation should looks like this. So therefore the final equation should be V naught divided by R into S plus 1 by RC. We know that. So this is the final equations of current in S domain. If I want to find out the value of current in the time domain, just I take the inverse Laplace transform for the corresponding equation. Okay. So if I take this inverse Laplace transform, so it is in the form of 1 divided by S plus A. So if I take this Laplace transform for 1 divided by S plus A, which gives e power minus at. Okay. So similarly, if I take this S 1 divided by S plus A, which is replaced by e power minus at. Okay. So therefore it is e power minus A is replaced by 1 by RC into T. The constant is taken outside, so which is nothing but V naught divided by R. Here this u of t is represents the unit step signal. I'm already told that if I use the Laplace transform from the limit from 0 to infinite. Okay, so I used u of t here, so at that point. Okay, so now here tau is nothing but RC. Tau is nothing but time constant, so this RC is replaced by tau. Suppose for the same circuit, so here I find I. So if I want to find the value of voltage, just simply multiply this corresponding current equation by R, because the V is nothing but the voltage across the resistor. Okay, but therefore V equal to I into R. Just I multiply this I current equation by R, which gives the value of the voltage. So therefore which is nothing but V naught into e power minus T divided by RC into E of t. Suppose for the circuit, first I want to find out the voltage instead of current. Then I prefer the parallel equivalent circuit of a capacitor in the S domain. Okay, so now the corresponding circuit looks like this. Okay, so now if it is a series circuit, then you apply KVL. Suppose if it is a parallel circuit, you apply the nodal equations. Okay, so that is the concept. So now you apply the nodal equations for the corresponding diagram. It should looks like this: V divided by R plus SC into V, which is equal to C into V naught. So from the previous diagram, just I simply write the nodal equations. Okay, so now if I want to solve for the voltage, just take the voltage outside V. Okay, so therefore the corresponding equations looks like this. So therefore V equal to C into V naught divided by SC plus 1 by R. Okay, if I rearrange the equation in the terms of S plus A, just I take the SC outside and the corresponding equations looks like this: V equal to V naught divided by S plus 1 divided by RC. Now you take the inverse Laplace transform of the corresponding equation. It should like this: V naught into e power minus t divided by RC. I'm already told that here tau is nothing but RC, which is nothing but the time constant. So from the previous equations, just you compare the equations, both are equal. So for a corresponding circuit, either you prefer the series equivalent circuit or a parallel equivalent circuit of a capacitor in the S domain. It is our wish which circuit which should be chosen. Suppose if I want to find out the voltage, then you should choose the parallel equivalent circuit, or for a corresponding circuit I need to find the value of current, then I prefer a series equivalent circuit. Okay, I hope in this lecture you got clearance about choosing the series equivalent circuit or a parallel equivalent circuit for a capacitor. Similarly, for an inductor also, you should choose either the series equivalent circuit or parallel equivalent circuit. Thank you.